This is an emergency broadcast. In the event you start showing your ass, the bags moving too fast for cash, doing too much too fast. They say the last will be first and the first will be last.
And I said something. I mean, it was regular for me, but to her, she was like, "What you say?" And it serves as a trigger. And that trigger for her took her back to a place when she was in a past relationship. Then she isolated herself from me. I'm like, why are you taking that? I have nothing. I don't even know if the man exists or whatever. Why are you taking that on me? And so I think it's important with all relationships, you know, I think we have to deal with that internally because we all go through our own internal struggles. And, you know, something again is like, you know, when you mention, okay, we doing business together, we cultivating our relationship, but sometimes we have triggers that take us back to a place. So I'm just curious, you know, how do we deal with that? I know y'all mentioned the council, you know, coming to, you know, our OGs and this and that, but if that's not there, what's the medium? Like, you know, how do I deal with particular triggers that I may have in order for me to allow for somebody to come into my universe, in order for me to cultivate that when we're dealing with triggers?
Accountability.
Yeah, and that word allowance again.
Yeah,
okay.
Accountability.
You know what I mean? When Mill said allowing people to be who they are, that's something that I find myself exercising on a daily basis. Because I'm very aware my upbringing was very unique. You know what I'm saying? And with that comes a whole shitload of triggers, man.
Right.
I can't even go to the corner store and back without suffering some type of trigger. If I'm being perfectly honest with myself, I'm in a constant state of therapy. You know what I mean? And so, you know, a lot of times people misunderstand you. So some people will trigger you intentionally just because they misunderstand you. You know what I'm saying? Some people will seek out your triggers and hunt them down and try to trigger you on purpose. So I got to be in a constant state of meditation without prayer and meditation without ceasing, like the Bible says.
Yeah, man.
Right, you got to be in your avatar state, right? Walk around in your avatar state all the time.
It's non-ceasing. You got to be non-ceasing. But I think one thing behind you on is the fact that you're aware of it. So I think it starts with awareness.
Yeah.
If you're aware that that's there, then you can start the self-talk. You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
Once it's do trigger, you know what I mean? Then you can take power over it. You know what I mean? Once you become, you know, because your awareness is right there on it. Go ahead, Dre.
Yeah, that's what life is. That's exactly what life is like for me.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, I know.
I want to add something to that so bad, but I think you just I got nothing.